Hey everybody, welcome back. Low Life Plays here. We are continuing our story here as Amira, trying to, I don't know, see what we're going to do, see if we can land anybody. Seems like it's really pushing us to Dahlia, so I think we just got to lean into that and hope for the best, because we don't want to be at that meteor shower all alone, do we? No. Sit down between a classic Dahlia and Joy exchange. Dahlia is being very intense and excited, and Joy looks like she'd walk over a bed of hot coals if she would shut up.
The Coven is here to save the
Come
day!
on, Joy. It'd be a great audition to the Coven. I'd already memorized all your moves, your favorite catchphrases. I mean, she's probably strong, right? I even bought the limited edition Kawaii Third Hope phone case off eBay. What more do I need? How about be a witch? Or having even the slightest bit of foresight and subtlety to your plans? I can't be subtle. Look at me. I'm being subtle right now. Watch as I inconspicuously nudge you towards inviting me to the Coven, huh?
Man.
Now please let me into the Coven. I want this so badly.
Enough of this.
We don't need a fourth member. 3 is the number of the triple goddess, which is not a force that can be broken. Although we only have 3 main character slots available. If we open a 4th, the network will be forced to establish a union.
So
Well, I'm sure there's
muscular.
something I could do. Maybe I could be your body double for really intense fight scenes. I mean, we're basically twins.
Not happening.
Come on, look, I already have a Joy wig that I can wear. Is that real hair?
Have no fear.
Hell yeah, I've been collecting it
Dahlia's
slowly while
here.
you slept. That I could be prepared for this exact situation, which should show you how committed I am to the Coven. Joy looks halfway between exasperated and disturbed, but God, Dahlia's just so cute when she's irresponsibly passionate about something. You know she's gonna drop this. She's not gonna drop this till she gets a satisfactory answer. But which one of them do you want your answer to appeal to the most? You could be a Coven sleeper agent. Go to sleep, and we will let you know when you are needed. Coven's last season was too grim. This season needs to have more sex appeal. You can be the irresistible blue seductress who distracts the villains. That one. But that doesn't...
Impressive.
Hell yeah, baby, I'm in.
Booty calls.
We don't need a seductress. That role is definitely already filler. I mean, it's completely unnecessary. No, it makes perfect sense. I can distract villains with my rippling pectorals and raw sexual energy, and you can fight them when they're not paying attention.
Which, please.
Okay, but what? I mean, you are gonna fight them, aren't you? It's not like you're having a torrid love affair with any of your enemies, right? No. What are you talking about? That'd be crazy. No way. Not me.
Make some space.
Good. Let's
for
talk about some
Dahlia.
important stuff here. I respect Dimitri. He's got excellent abs, but our relationship probably can't go anywhere beyond platonic. So what do you think the odds of you convincing that sexy purple gummy bear, Liam, to be your enemy again? 50? 80?
The Coven is
I mean,
here
I
to
can burn
save
his
the
house
day.
down and leave a note saying that the Coven did it if necessary. Anything for the cause. Joy giggles nervously while Dahlia babbles about the statistics of arson and arson. Hey, maybe if you burn Joy's house down, there's 100% that Dahlia will seduce you. Just saying. Just putting that energy out there, you know?
Dressed for success.
I want to be smart. You're deep into the woods. Deep into the woods. Find a mysterious journal with a number 3 on it, half buried in the dirt. Inside, it's tons of information on local monsters and how to defeat them. It covers gnomes, psychics, time travelers, Illuminati-shaped demons. That sounds like it's what's-her-name's thing. Ravi, you're a boring... what a boring journal. Where's the drama? Where's the inner thoughts, the insecurities about school crushes? Whoever wrote this journal knew nothing about how journals work. You gain no fun from this, but you surely get smarts because it's boring. What? I was like, what is that? You're helping Joy collect some medical herbs in the woods and Loki hoping you find some weed. Dahlia tagged along too. Here, check these yellow blossoms. This is yarrow, known as Knight's milfoil. It's a very potent healing agent and rare for the season. So, Joy, check out this witch herb I found. It's brown and furry. It's biting me a lot. That means it's gonna make a very good spell.
Coven.
Try not to feel too left out of me. Joy and I are both witches in the Coven, so that's why we're experts on all this nature
Not
spell
in
stuff.
the Coven!
Dahlia, you are not in the Coven, and that is not an herb. You are holding an actual squirrel right now. Rah! What is that tasty scent wafting into my nose holes? Could it be delicious children I smell mucking around in my precious forest? Aw, fuck, it's Baba Yaga, the very old witch who lives in the woods. I mean, she's annoying and terrifying and smells like soup, but you'd still hit it. I have caught you, naughty, naughty children. Get your grubby rat hands off... Aha! I have caught you, naughty, naughty children. Get your grubby rat hands off my herbs, and get out of my forest, or else I shall cast a dreadful curse upon you. It's not your forest. Technically, this land is owned by the Chinese International Petroleum Corporation, and we're just here to collect medicinal herbs for potions, so chill. Did you say you're collecting herbs for potions? Ha! What What are you naughty children? Witches? Are you witches? Children?
Ugh.
As a matter of fact, Baba Yaga, I am a witch.
I'm here
and
to
I'm a
save
witch
the
too.
day.
Check out my witch muscles. Doesn't this bicep scream witch to you? No, she's not. Pfft. You two naughty children are not witches. You are just a goth who likes to play pretend, and you're just some random big boy. Rah. Hey, how dare you? I'm a witch. Oh, and also I'm a girl. Preposterous. You're not a girl because girls cannot have muscles, and you two are not witches. Why, I bet you have never even eaten a single child. True witches live in the woods. They keep little kitties and file noise complaints. I suppose witches do magic, but really the child eating is the most important part.
Not happening.
Child eating is a very outdated, inhumane magic practice, and vast majority of witches have sworn off it completely. It makes us all look really bad when witches eat kids. This naughty child thinks she's a witch. She presumes to tell me that a witch should not eat a children? Truly the modern youth is corrupted beyond repair. And I shall even start on the big blue boy. Boy, were you not whacked with muscles, perhaps I would eat you and gain your soul magic. Holy shit, Baba Yaga's opinions are so outdated, she's about to start eating your friends. Quick, figure out how to open her mind to your modern ways. Remind that Baba Yaga of the good old days when she was a trailblazer advocating for a new controversial hobby of eating children. Introduce Baba Yaga to the most wonderful cultural phenomenon in the last 2,000 years, K-pop. K-pop. Only one way to open Baba Yaga's mind. K-pop. You search for BTS video on your phone and show it to her. What is this nonsense of your strange glowing rectangle? Why, it's disgusting. Look at those children dance around. They're even singing. Why? What parent would let their child dance and sing? Repulsive. Hell yeah, BTS fucking slays. I love this song, and honestly, my Jim and Thirst is powerful. BTS? What? How strange. How odd. I hate it. Now show me another video quickly. Fuck yes, BTS DNA Music official video. You guys, how the fuck do we get to the subject of K-pop? We were talking about child eating like 3 sentences ago. 6 hours pass. It's so obvious that the best solo song from Map of the Soul was Filter. You're absolutely right, Blue Muscular Child. Thank you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Inner Child in my time too, but no one can match Jimin's vocal range.
Not half bad.
Well, I'm glad you three had fun. I finished picking literally all the herbs I needed, so it kind of worked out for me, actually. You strange children. I must admit, after seeing this wonders of K-pop, I think that perhaps eating children might sometimes be kind of wrong. I know I'm being ridiculous, but I just adore these singing, dancing K-pop babies so much. Maybe babies shouldn't be eaten after all.
Best episode
Wait,
ever.
are you actually considering changing your opinion on this? It's a miracle. Goodbye, you naughty children. I shall spare your lives for today. I must see what my dear kitty cat thinks of this K-pop. Goodbye, children. Raw. Good one, Amira. I had no idea K-pop could have that kind of effect on people. It is... Is it really that good?
Best
Let's
summer
watch more
ever!
K-pop. Jimin for life. Jimin for life. You three spend the rest of your day watching BTS together. It's really the best possible use of your time. You also gain creativity and charm after being exposed to all the expert choreography, raw charisma, and high-level talent of BTS.
Dressed for success.
Alright, our smarts are good. We're kind of low on charm now. Typical bloody camp battle dome. Where you hide and catch several fist flies through the air and land in your lap. You unfold it. The fist was holding a tarnished silver locket containing the photo of a loved one, likely waiting for the hand's former owner to return it home safely. You toss it behind you and also find a crumpled up coupon redeemable for 2 charm at Pedro's Pastrami Paradise. Rad. Thank you, mysterious hand. I love me a mysterious hand. Later, you're playing Mega Dodgeball against Camp Rival Camp. You take a ball to the stomach pretty early in the game. You can feel your insides bleeding. But who cares? It's all come down to epic 1v1 showdown. 2 most muscular players in each team, Dahlia and Morty the Minotaur.
A sexy challenger appears.
Morty is a jacked dude. You're hot, but you should surrender now. You can't defeat me. I gave myself a thigh massage right before this game, so I'm limber than ever.
This is a takeover.
Bring it on, Minotaur. I've defeated both men and bulls in battle, but never have I defeated a half-bull, half-man.
Mwah.
Guess that makes me your first.
Hashtag
Yes,
slay.
Dahlia, you're absolutely seizing this dodgeball vibe. Make that ball work for it. Make that ball work for it, you murderous cerulean goddess. Thanks, Milo. I completely agree with you. I am a goddess. You're a good friend for noticing. It's impossible not to notice. Now fuck this sports game right up.
Dahlia is
I'm a
here.
motherfucking dodgeball goddess. Yeet. Dahlia is completely hyped by Milo's cheering. She throws the dodgeball super hard. It barely misses Morty and crashes through the dome's roof, landing in the woods. Oops. Y'all decide to go look for the dodgeball, and Morty comes along. He says that he refuses to leave a tense, sweaty duel unresolved. Looking for the ball. How do we know about the ball? What do we know about the ball? I guess we know that it's ball-shaped and round, and hey, that male lady has it. I have your ball right here, you filthy naughty children. Since it fell into my forest, and since I consider the entire forest to be my yard, the ball is mine now. Watch out, you guys. This old lady is Baba Yaga. She's a witch that lives out here in the woods. I'm an official coven witch, so I know a fellow witch when I see one. What? She's a witch? Dahlia, you go get the ball back. What if she puts a curse on me that makes me magically forget the location of the curse? You shall never get your ball back, you naughty children. I use it to play with my precious kitty, Mr. Beanzo. Actually unacceptable. I was streaming your dodgeball duel to my followers. They need to know how this ends, or it'll be so narratively unsatisfying. Your friends need that ball back, and you're desperate for their approval. It's time to make a trade. Offer the Baba Yaga something too good to refuse. If you give us the dodgeball, we'll give you a fond memory to treasure forever. If you give us the dodgeball, we'll give you a delicious newborn child. Fond memory. What an inspiring idea. Memories are the most valuable currency in the universe. What do you say, Baba Yaga? Fine. But I can't make a fond memory with just a random sweet street child. One of you must befriend me. Only then shall I return your ball. You bravely volunteer. Your friends watch you depart into the woods, Baba Yaga. You're a hero. You're going to save them all for not having a dodgeball. Welcome to my witch home, you naughty child. Wipe your feet, and don't get any of your child stink on any of my secret herbs and spices. Rah-ha-ha. Spend the next few days bonding with Baba. You were planning to fake it the whole weekend, you know, trick her into thinking you're friends, get the ball back, but weirdly, you're kind of friends now. You realize that you had some misconceptions about her due to her age and child-eating habits. Good one, child. What a weekend it has been. I shall give you your ball in a moment. I swear, it just reminds me of my first crystal ball. That's why I keep it. Magic saved my life, you know. It means everything to me. That and my memories. Thanks for listening, child. No one listens to Baba Yaga, so thank you. While Baba Yaga's busy emotionally vulnerable, Morty sneaks into the house and steals back the dodgeball. Morty and Dahlia are just outside cheering him on. I got the ball! This is our plan the whole time, lady. Enjoy your fake-ass fond memory, you loser grandma. No, how dare you, Amir? You used me. Your friendship was a lie? It's like I always say, never trust a child, for they shall stab you in the back every time. You complain to Baba Yaga, say, yes, started as a lie, but then you authentically bonded with her, and you really need a grandma figure in your life right now. There's only one way to prove that you're being honest, child. You must go and befriend those 3 horrible children that stole my ball. Yes, 'tis the perfect plan. You shall befriend them, and whilst you are doing friendship with them, I shall steal the ball back. They shall be too distracted. The irony. You have no choice but to agree. Head back to Camp Spooky and desperately attempt to befriend Dahlia, Milo, and Morty, which is totally normal for you, actually. At this point, you can't remember what you're actually friends with. Your whole life is a lie. You can't trust yourself. What if you fall for the wrong friend? Confused. You hurt yourself in confusion. Rough sauce, dude. That's some rough stuff.
Anyone know a good ghost story?
Can we go to the love log?
Good evening, fellow camper.
Hey, Amira. Welcome to my cozy little log. How's everything? Say, have you heard anything particularly juicy, lady? Any good stories about your campmates? Look at me, trying to make small talk and not at all just fishing for some gossip. No. Just some good old-fashioned small talk.
Yeah.
Spill the beans.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's time for some
Spill
lies
that
and gossip. Here we go. Airstrike? Nipple fungus. Booty? Someone you'd love to have dinner with? Let's go with Mothman. Let's see what that does. How interesting. I'm so glad to hear conversation naturally led you to tell me that without having to pry at all.
Well, fellow
Perhaps take
camper.
the secret to my grave. If you'll excuse me, I have to whisper covertly to our campmates about something completely unrelated. Moss has completely spread your rumor around camp. Hey, you know Mira, right? Listen to this. Because you may not know her as well as you thought. According to what I heard, last year she was arrested for partaking in an illegal airstrike. Trial was so long and tenuous right up until Amira, who was defending herself, called her surprise witness, who was none other than Mothman. I heard it was a trial to remember. That's not even the strange thing. In the end, the judge determined Amira was innocent solely based on her booty. Excellent rumor. Excellent rumor. Next time you talk to Amira, I think she got skills. Amira's reputation is forever changed. She gains 2 boldness. I'm bold as hell, baby. Bring out your flasks. Gamble. That weekend you feel like getting wasted, so you go visit none other than Juan. Voila. You know I started making magical drinks. I never thought people would actually come to drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, take a look at this one. Ooh. Quite appealing. Don't know if I'd drink that, but the real question is, will you? Or will you take the mystery box? Dude, the mystery box was really good to me last time. I think we go the box. It's too alluring to not take. Oh, what is that? It's... Okay. So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. Okay, Manhattan. Manhattan. I turned an actual location into a drink. It's so concentrated that everyone has the opportunity to gain 1 extra stat point in every location. You'll be the one with locations. Before you puke all over me. Ciao. They give me +1 to all my stats? Is that what it did?
So many choices.
Does it tell me? What? No way. That's so cool. That would be incredible early game to get Manhattan. Hiking through the woods, a gnome steps in your path. Halt, giant beast! If it is passage you seek, then you first must answer my riddles 3. How is a raven like a writing desk? That's a tough call, but you give your answer. You punt the gnome into the sky and continue on your merry way. Apparently that was the correct response, because nobody else tried to fuck with you. I mean, yeah. Join Dahlia and Ravi and Hex for a high-stakes round of bird watching. Yes! And 2 gals and their accursed pal sitting quietly waiting patiently for a bird to land on the ground in front of them. I think of several things more exciting than this. I'm just here to loot some feathers for my brightly plumed enemies collection. Her pigeon decks.
Ravi girl.
Line up, Ravi. Birdwatching is the best. And in the 6 hours since I discovered it, I've basically become an expert. I too am fully committed. I even bought a book for this, and according to Naughty Pete's Guide for Avian Voyeurs, the best bird to watch of them all is the bush tit.
Oh.
What are you talking about? You didn't pick up a porno mag by accident. Why would you imply that? Not to be confused with the mammalian breast. The bullshit is soft, a diminutive creature that I could easily crush with my bare fists. But I choose not to, because its puffiness pleases me. Does Naughty Pete say we should find this bird? Naughty Pete doesn't really dabble into the whole method of bird watching. Once he identifies the birds, it devolves into more of a hardcore erotic thing. And that's where Hex comes in. You're the expert on this, right? Point me in the direction of the titty.
Snacks though?
First step is to adventures to eat a snack. Okay, I guess I can eat this raw steak I was saving. What's step 2? What do you mean? I never said this was a multi-step program. You have no idea how to birdwatch, do you? What kind of question is that? You look at birds. Occasionally I put my own spin on by watching Big Brother in between watching birds. This isn't rocket science. This is not good enough for me. You better at this whole strategy stuff than I am. How would you summon an enemy from hiding? Well, besides just slaughtering the entire ecosystem it's hiding in to save time, I might try luring it out with some food, or by mimicking the screams of its family, or... Wait, that's it. We'll just mimic the cry. But what sort of bird call do you think Mimic would lure the foe from hiding? Do you have any ideas? Don't just attract the bird. Snare it with some trap music. So good. A booty call? Yes. You produce your booty call whistle from your satchel and blow, producing the charismatic mating call. You up? You up?
I'm not carrying you.
Do you seriously expect that to work? Nobody likes a thirsty bird watcher. Oh, really? Then why am I hearing the dulcet sounds of horny bird song filling the air? Hex is right. Suddenly the woods are filling with the chirping sounds of "Hey Sexy" and ASL. Within moments, a cute puffy bird lands in the clearing in front of you, repeatedly screeching, "Winky face."
This isn't possible.
This is crazy. How are these birds even vocalizing special characters? Well, according to the birdwatching manual I just downloaded on your phone, birds have specially adapted voice boxes to help them create their beautiful songs. Also, bird songs are basically just sexts anyway. Birds are just horny bastards by nature. Hex is right. You sit around a little longer observing the birds, and you realize they're all just chirping "send nudes" to each other.
I gotta get all the
This is
badges!
awesome. Now I can earn my birdwatching badge and my interspecies sexting badge all in one day. Do you think that's grounds enough to earn my kill 2 birds with 1 stone badge too? That's how you earn that badge. You nod nervously while putting away your slingshot. That's a pretty cool whistle, Amira. From one rare item collector to another. I'm impressed.
Whoa,
Do
you're
you think you could bring it along when we hang out more often?
material.
Whoa, is it possible Blue Cobbles is making your hot friends horny? Who knew birdwatching would also be your ultimate wingman? I might just try that, you know, if I have the stats for it, just go for it.
Make some space.
We have charm, we have bold. Maybe I mean, we haven't really spent any time up here, so let's do some fun. What's at the bottom of the lake? Find a comic book. You pick it up. It's also interesting that you stay there reading it. This is bad, since you cannot hold your breath indefinitely. You rush to the surface before getting there. You drown a little some. Lake water gets into your mouth. Gross. Swallow some weird stuff that was in the lake water, like a whole jellyfish. What was that doing in there? Calculator and Dahlia to help them objectively calculate how best Dahlia's summer is going so far. Your meaningful camp experiences quotient is slightly above the mean compared to last year's results. Your ratio of time and nature to important realizations about life and society is about average. Also, your watts of solar radiation absorbed per square meter of skin is off the charts. Excellent. No, the last was actually not excellent. It means you are severely elevated risk of skin cancer. You should wear more sunscreen.
No one is ready for Dahlia.
The only sunscreen I need is these muscles. That is both technically and grammatically incorrect, but I have learned by now not to argue with you about these things. That's the spirit. Now, what can I do to make summer even more best? Well, by my calculations, your main area of improvement is the lake. Why I brought you here. You see, your aquatic engagement score is below average this month, and thus...
Man.
But I can't go swimming. I just ate an energizing and nutritious meal, and swimming with 20 minutes of eating is not acceptable. Guys! Did somebody say swimming? Scott, what are you doing out there in the lake?
I don't remember.
Swimming, I think. The problem is I forgot how to do it. Was this before or after you swam into the middle of the lake? After! That's why I'm in such a pickle, bro. Mm-hmm. Could you not simply repeat the steps that got you into the center of the lake, but in reverse? I don't know. Let me try. Scott faces away from the shore and flails his arm backwards, attempting to rewind himself onto the shore. It's not very effective. Somebody's going to have to help him. But Dahlia just ate, Calculator isn't waterproof, and you skipped swimming class to take CPR twice because you're thirsty. Looks like your only hope is to shout at someone's swimming advice before Scott finally dies of being an idiot. Swimming is just like speaking Mandarin Chinese, except instead of speaking, it's swimming. Instead of Mandarin Chinese, it's water. Just remember what you did last week when you suddenly forgot how to swim. I like this. Hold on, Calculator. There's a certain kind of logic to her advice. I say we hear her out. What possible logic could there be to her advice? Well, you can learn Chinese, and you can learn how to swim, right? This is technically correct. I will now proceed to reserve further judgment. I highly doubt, however, that this will help Scott in his problem. This totally helps me with my problem. Thanks, you guys. If swimming is just like speaking Mandarin Chinese, all I have to do is learn Mandarin Chinese, and I'll be able to swim back to shore. How do you intend to? Scott researches under the water and comes back with a waterproof beginner-level Chinese textbook.
Let's do it!
I was carrying this to make me heavier so I would swim more strong, but now I've discovered another unexpected use for it. You all watch in amazement as Scott teaches himself Chinese while treading water in the middle of the lake.
Yeah!
Alright, let's give this a try. I don't know. Hey, I know Chinese. All I have to do is call this Chinese swim instruction hotline and get instructions back to shore. Simple. And that's exactly what Scott does. This was definitely the simplest solution to the problem.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Oh,
You see,
admirable.
Calculator? This was obviously the plan all along.
Success
Of
achieved.
course. I often forget that standard logic does not apply when spending time with you, my friends. Please forgive my innocence. You're so pleased with yourself, you don't even care when Scott shakes all the water off himself onto the three of you. Gain smarts and fun. Last day of summer is
Showtime.
here. Who will be my summer love? I think we just go... Dahlia's really been the pressured one for us. We haven't really spent time with her, Robbie, so I think we just go Dahlia. Alright. You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. Us? Summer fling? Impossible.
Oh,
It's for your own good. Have you seen how brawny and powerful I am compared to your weak, pathetic body? Anytime we'd hug or high-five, happily canoodle, I'd run the risk of shattering your entire skeleton with my incredible fists. That means I gotta be with someone who's physically equal, and you're not even close.
You're
so.
not part of
After being
the
rejected, you spent most of the meteor shower crying, all alone in your tent. Some days after that, the police came to your place. Apparently, one of the campers at Camp Spooky was brutally murdered during the night of the meteor shower. You check out, most people have an alibi, so you're on a date with someone else, but not you. You end up in jail, the remainder of your perk of getting date. It makes a good alibi. Oh, dude, that was rough. Nice. That was a good run. I mean, definitely didn't go. Oh, the Joe Crow. Got a drink. Hot shot. Nice. Alright, everybody. Well, that wraps up another session of Monster Prom. That one was kind of all over the place. We were doing really well in pretty much every aspect, except we didn't really have a clear direction of, you know, who was interested in us. We kept getting, like, good responses with the other people, so I don't know what was going on. I probably should have picked a different person, but I feel like we were all kind of just lackluster on all of them across the board. But I don't know. I don't really understand the game. I think it's just funny. So if you're enjoying this content, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you liked it that much. But outside of that, I will see you in the next video. Bye!